everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Shaughnessy, and on this channel we discuss fragrance, beauty, and wellness. And if you simply like to have a good time and you like my vibe, subscribe. So you all, today we're going to be talking about the new, well, somewhat new, Disney collab with Bath and Body Works. The new fragrances. I'm going to tell you my experience shopping the collection, my thoughts on the collection, all things Disney collab, what we're going to talk about today. But before we get started, let me tell you what's on my lips today. I kept it very simple. I'm just wearing the By Mario lip gloss in Rose Water. So that's my lip combo of the day. So you all, I love my crown. I got this at work. If you hear the garage, I'm sorry. I won something. And so I just put this in a cabinet in my office. And then I was like, oh my goodness, I should just bring this for this video. But with my hair, and I have a big head, it won't stay on there right. I feel it slipping already because I can't hook it. I had to take a picture with this, y'all, and it was cracking people up, and it was cracking me up. So let's just go ahead and take the crown. So y'all, even though I would have loved to keep the crown on during the video, it was not going to work because I can't clasp it in the back. And you know what's funny? I dressed up for book fair one day as like, I can't remember the theme, but I bought, to go with the outfit, a little crown, and then I let someone use it. I don't know what happened to that crown. It was so pretty. But anywho, so Princess collection from Bath and Body Works. So I decided we're going to just talk about the fragrances first, and then we'll chit chat. So the first one, I didn't do a first, this is not going to be a first impression, because I wanted to really think about, did I feel like that the fragrances match the princesses? I just want it to be more in depth than just a first impressions with this collab. So I started, when I was testing these out, the princesses I'm not most familiar with. And so we're going to start with Moana. And this has notes of lush green palms, plumeria breeze, and coconut water. So I wrote down my thoughts, and we're going to see if what I think still matches. And basically it does. So, okay. To me, Moana smells beachy. After it's set for a day, I do get more of that floral aspect. I wrote that I've smelled this before from Bath and Body Works, and when I was thinking of it, it made me think of Copper Coconut Sands. Just a little bit. This has notes of sun-kissed coconut, soft orchid petals, and creamy sandalwood. So let's smell them side by side. I'm not saying this is exact. It just made me think that Moana smells like beachy, summery fragrance mist that I've smelled before from Bath and Body Works. Yeah, not exact at all. Yeah, Moana is more floral. It does make me think of that Tom Ford Soleil Blanc type of fragrance DNA. Now, do I feel like Moana this fragrance fits this princess? I'm still leaning towards no. I had to do some research on this Moana because I've never watched the movie. And I am one, okay, this is no slander or hate to people, creators who may have done this. But for me, when I'm talking about a collab, I want to know something. Because I remember with Bridgerton, I saw a lot of people, I've never watched the show. With Emily in Paris, I've never watched the show. So this is one I haven't watched the movie, but I was like, let me do research so I'm not just talking, you know? Like, I don't know anything about the show, but I get that, but I didn't want to do that. So I've never watched it, but I did do research, and it was based in, I can't read my handwriting now. Polynesia. That's where it was based. So this, to me, I was expecting something more tropical. This is beachy, leaning like almost there with the tropical florals, even though, I mean, plumeria, tropical flower. It's just, I think they could have done better. I want it more tropical, less beachy, less floral. If you're gonna go on the floral side, I need it needs to make me think tropical florals. So for me, it's a nice fragrance, but like I said, I feel like we've smelled this before. Not an exact fragrance from Bath and Body Works. Like, I'm not saying this is a repackage of anything, but in my opinion, with their tropical collection, with their summery collection, I feel like we've smelled this scent profile, scent DNA before. So it's nice. If you like at the beach, if you like those type of fragrance mists from Bath and Body Works, to me, if you like Tom Ford Soleil Blanc, to me, this fits that, and you would enjoy Moana. Okay, the next fragrance we're going to talk about is Tiana. This has notes of delicate water lily, gilded amber, and shimmering bayou woods. So I have seen The Princess and the Frog many years ago. I couldn't remember the plot or anything, so I had to look it up. I was like, where is this based, and all of that. Okay, so what I wrote down initially, that this smells like a fresh body wash floral type of scent, because I didn't want to say soapy. When I smell it now, I still get that, but it's more perfuming. So to me, if you're someone who, like me, I wear my fragrances depending a lot on the weather, because it affects me. The fragrances I wear dependent upon the weather. So in New Orleans, hot, south, humid, I could see this fitting the element of the weather there. Do I feel like it fits Tiana? Sometimes I could see her wearing this, but this is not exactly what I would have chosen. But it is nice. Like, the more I smell this after it's set for a little bit, like, I liked it when I smelled it initially, but it smells really nice. Yeah, but it is very floral. It's floral. It's floral, and I don't want to say soapy, because to me soapy can be harsh. That's why I'm saying floral body wash type of scent, but with a hint more perfuminess. Like, if you like the new Dove, Sakura, and Yuzu body wash, think of that, but stronger, more potent. That's kind of what Tiana smells like to me. I do like it, and I like it even more smelling it the next day. Okay, the next princess we're going to talk about is Jasmine. And y'all, what's funny is the ones that have songs, I've been going around since I've been thinking about Disney. I don't have any kids. I don't be watching cartoons. I don't be thinking about Disney like that anymore. This is kind of making me want to go back to that, because I still to this day go around and sing the songs. Like, when I think of Jasmine, it goes, a whole new world. That's all I can think about. I've been going around singing Disney songs. So if I pop off and sing a verse or two, y'all bear with me, because that is what I have been doing. And side note, I've always wanted to do like a fragrance tag mixed in with music, and I couldn't think of a way to bring it together. So this is me throwing in my little dream of wishing I could think of a tag that would work with music and fragrance. But I can't remember if I told y'all the notes, but Jasmine has notes of sparkling jasmine flower, jeweled currant, and soft woods. This is the stronger, deeper, exotic fragrance of the bunch. This is the one I immediately, when I smelled Jasmine, went, they did a good job. This fits Jasmine. It does smell familiar, and I can't put my finger on it. But if you like Kayali fragrances, I feel like, especially the older fragrances, I feel like they all had that kind of Middle Eastern, like a little bit of touch of Middle Eastern thrown in there. And that's what I get with this one. It is, I think it's that current. It's making me think, like it says, jeweled. It's making me think deep, richer, like rich. You know how you see a ruby or you see jewel tones. That's what this fragrance is making me think of. And you know, Jasmine, Arabia, Middle Eastern. This is what I was expecting and hoping Jasmine would smell like. Do I love the scent? I don't love it, but to me, out of all of them, at least my initial thoughts, I felt like the fragrance fit the princess. Because I think of richness, like I said, jewels, deeper, exotic. It's got a sweet floral, it's heady. It's like a heady floral, sweet, kind of syrupy sweet, woody, deeper type of fragrance. I can't think of anything that smells like this that Bath and Body Works has brought out before. So I feel like this one was done quite well for Jasmine, in my opinion. I don't love the way it smells, but I don't hate the way it smells. It's kind of like, okay, people were asking me about Middle Eastern. Someone in the comments, and I can't remember if I answered it. They were like, do you ever talk about Middle Eastern fragrances? I have a few. I know quite a few of the ones I hear people talking about are usually duping another fragrance. And I'm like, if I have it, why do I need the dupe? So the ones I've tried, I do like, but I don't gravitate towards Middle Eastern fragrances because usually they are deeper, richer, thicker, heavier, denser, more concentrated. Some of them have oud, and it's not easy for me to gravitate towards. And this is one, like, this makes me think also of Kayali, Sweet Diamond Pink Pepper. In that way, is a fragrance I would like occasionally, but not something that would like be my signature scent that I would wear all the time because it doesn't fit me. Yeah. But I do feel like it fits Jasmine. I wouldn't say smelling this fragrance mist, I would think, oh, it's a fragrance mist. Yeah, it does. It does have a rich quality to it, in my opinion. So those are my thoughts on Jasmine fragrance mist. The next one we're going to talk about is Ariel. What was the song for Ariel? Look at this stuff. Isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collection's complete? Wouldn't you think I'm a girl who has everything? Yeah, I'm about to sing the whole song. But what is the chorus? I can't remember it. Y'all, I'm sitting here singing. I might put in a clip because I was like, what is the name of the song? Part of your world or something. I don't know. But yeah, this is Ariel. And Ariel has notes of sea salt breeze, golden citrus, and coral waters. Okay, I feel a little differently smelling Ariel. So what I smelled initially, I put down, it smelled like salty sea water. Okay? Which fits Ariel. Okay? But I also put down that Bath and Body Works have come out with better smelling aquatics. Because they can do an aquatic, a good one. After letting this sit, this is better, but I don't feel it's as good. I felt like they could have made it a little sweeter. It's not as salty as it was initially because I was turned off by first sniff, spraying, smelling this. I was like, this is too salty. But Because we all knew Ariel had to be an aquatic fragrance. I mean, come on. But I like it. It's like a clean, aquatic. It still got some saltiness. It still got some citrus. But it's better next day than smelling it initially. Yeah, I like this. But still, for Ariel, I would like Water Lily Springs more. I would like Endless Sea more because they have a sweetness to them. And this one kind of does, like a sweet citrus a little bit. It's nice, but I still feel like I've smelled better aquatics. But it is good. If you like Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue, if you like Aqua de Joya, if you like those type of fragrances, I think you would like this. And I have to give it to them. It's an aquatic. But again, what else could you do for Ariel? Okay, now we're going to talk about Cinderella. Cinderella has a notes of gardenia petals, enchanting musk, and sapphire blue amber. Okay, what I put down initially was floral, powdery, elegant, musky. I still feel that way, but this is more floral. This is like a heavy, intense floral after sitting, and it smelled familiar. So the only fragrance I could think of that I enjoyed that had gardenia was Dressed in White. And this has notes of pear blossoms, ivory gardenia, and satin woods. So let's compare them. Because I don't feel like they're exact. I really don't. I just felt like Cinderella reminded me of a fragrance mist. And the first one I thought of was Dressed in White. So let's see. No. Cinderella is thicker. I think it's that blue amber. It's almost, smelling these side by side almost makes Dressed in White smell not good. I don't know why it's smelling like that today. But yeah, I think it's that blue amber that's sweetening it up. It smells like an intense, sweet floral fragrance. Think of, what is that one fragrance I talked about in my winter perfumes? Armani My Way Intense. Think about that type of fragrance, but tone it down some. But this is a lot. Yeah, this is heavy on the gardenia. It's sweet, kind of. Yeah, it's a thick, sweet type of floral fragrance. So if you don't love gardenia, I would say, I don't love gardenia. So I would say you may want to test this one out. Or if you're collecting, that's another thing. But if you're getting these, you want to wear, enjoy them, and you don't like gardenia, I would definitely say check it out. This is one, for me, I could never see me just reaching for it a lot. It would be an occasional fragrance I would reach for, unless I was trying to use it up. So those are my thoughts on Cinderella. And then Belle. Oh, I love Belle. What can I say? Till as old as time. True. Okay, y'all, stop. Okay, Belle has notes of rose petals, sparkling buttercup, and whipped vanilla. Okay, what I wrote down initially, I said sweet, creamy rose vanilla. Is it a repackage? This is smelling sweeter than when I initially smelled it, but I immediately thought of sweet petal pound cake. This has notes of candied rose, raspberry swirl, and frosted bundt cake. And let me go back to this. Cinderella, I don't feel like this fragrance, I don't think this fragrance fits Cinderella. Okay, so let's compare sweet petal pound cake to Belle. And let's see. Y'all, this is very, 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 very close. The only difference I'm picking up is that Belle is so much softer. So much softer. Like, I have to concentrate. But it does remind me of Sweet Petal Pound Cake. So it's a creamy, like I said, sweet rose, but in Belle, it's very delicate. I mean, like, hold on. Like, it's making me like, my goodness. It is so, it's very faint. But it does remind me of Sweet Petal Pound Cake. Okay, that's just alcohol. It's something in, okay, I think it's the buttercup. It's something in Belle that's creamier and sweeter than in Sweet Petal Pound Cake. Because Sweet Petal Pound Cake is dominant on the rose. And this has rose petals. So it's like the rose is in the background. Oh my goodness, this is so delicate. Yeah, it's pretty. It reminds me of, like I said, Sweet Petal Pound Cake, but think of it softer, very, 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 very soft. Think of it with the rose not being as dominant and prominent in your face. Think of it being sweeter with a dusting of rose. That is what Belle is. I mean, y'all, I mean, you see, I'm fighting for my life to smell it. It smells good, but it takes work to smell, okay? Do I feel like it fits Belle? I mean, Belle is known for the roses and all that. So, I mean, it fits to that extent. But it needs to be stronger. But I do like it. But yeah, it's very faint. Very faint. So it does smell good. I do like it. I think it fits Belle to an extent. But yeah. Okay, let's rank these. Coming in at number 6 is going to be Cinderella. Gonna be Cinderella. That's some strong gardenia. Coming in at number 5 is going to be, even though I love the way it smells, I'm just putting Belle at number 5 because you saw how hard it was for me to smell this. I didn't have to fight to smell any other fragrance mist but Belle. So Belle is number 5. Coming in at number 4 is going to be Jasmine, only because it would be hard. This is one, a scent DNA that's not an easy reach for me. So it's going to be number 4. Coming in at number 3 is, woo! Y'all almost made it. Coming in at number 3 is going to be Moana. Yeah. I mean, I've smelled this DNA. It's it's nice, but number 3. Coming in at number 2 is going to be, hold on, I don't know. Coming in at number 2 is going to be Ariel. Yeah. And then coming in at number 1 is going to be Tiana. Now this collection, we're just going to talk about the fragrance mist. I don't know. I think I haven't watched many videos on this collection, but the ones I have watched, I think it's mixed reviews on the packaging. So I think the packaging is nice. I think it fits each princess for the most part. I think it's a nice collection. To me, it's a nice balance of the childish, Disney, I think, is known, brings out the child in you. I think it's a nice balance between being nostalgic and still being pretty and elegant. I do think they did nice with the presentation, especially I like the way the Cinderella packaging looks. And Belle is just number one. Belle, everything has been number one with Belle, in my opinion. The collection in totality, about how it smells and everything, I'm going to give it a C. I'm going to give it average. I think Bath and Body Works could have done more. I haven't seen anyone blown away with the few videos I've watched. It's more I want to watch to see people's reaction. I feel like no one is going crazy over the fragrances. And I feel like I heard one person say play it safe. I don't know if I want to say play it safe. I think they played it lazy. I think they know it's Disney. People are going to buy Disney. Like, I'm going to keep all of these because this is a collab. Like, I feel like I need it because I have this channel. I feel as a reference point, I'm going to keep these. At first, I was like, oh, are there any that's going to be backup worthy? The only ones I'm thinking that could possibly, and that's a small possibility, would be Tiana, if I fell in love, Belle, if it got stronger, and Ariel, even though because I like aquatics. But I feel like I'm good. Like, I don't feel like at this point I don't need a backup of anything from this line. I just feel like it was average. I don't feel like this Disney collection, I don't feel like the focus was put on the fragrances. Now, I asked my brother, because I like to get a man's perspective. I even called my nieces and we were talking. And I'll get to why we were talking a little bit. This is the chit chat portion. And I asked him, what did he think of the collection? He smelled it all. He gave it a D. I was like, dang, why you give it a D? He said, because they're not sweet. They're not sweet enough. They're when I think princess, I think it's supposed to be sweet. I was like, even with Ariel, he said it could have been sweeter, the aquatic fragrance. And that's what I thought. And I was like, well, what about this? I was playing, devil's advocate. I said, well, Moana, she's, in the tropics. He said, you could sweeten them up. He just thought, he said, this was just, he wasn't feeling any of these fragrance mists. Any of them. And then I said, okay, as a guy, would you wear any of them? He was like, no. Because I thought maybe he would say Ariel or Moana. Because those are the two. Even Jasmine, I don't know. But the ones I was thinking would be Moana, Ariel, and Tiana. That I could see a potentially guys may like them. But he was like, he just was not feeling this collection. He was like, this is a big letdown. And I was like, okay. And then I was like, okay, well, Cinderella, because this is how I'm thinking. I said, well, Cinderella is not going to smell like Cinderella the maid and then Cinderella the princess. And he was like, well, then this Cinderella is the broke Cinderella scrubbing the floors. Smell like the pine salt. I was like, you crazy. But yes, so I'm not going to be as harsh as my brother. But I can get what he's saying. Like Belle, like I can smell something there, but I don't want to have to concentrate. I hate that. I don't want to concentrate on a fragrance to try to have to smell it and enjoy it. So I just don't feel like the fragrances were the focal point. I really, really don't. I was talking to my friend at work. She was asking me about them. And I was like, I really don't feel like the fragrances were the focal point of this collection. Okay. Then my first thought was, I said, where is Snow White? That was the only princess. I was like, where is Snow White? So I called my nieces. I was like, y'all, why do you think Snow White's not in this collection? And they were like, well, Snow White is not really relevant. And then I was watching another person's video, and they're like, my kids don't even know Snow White. And I was like, okay. So I was just thinking of princesses that I thought but Well, Snow White, I did, and maybe I'm showing my age. I was like, thanks. I talked to my nieces. Thanks for making me feel old, because I was like, how you gonna have a Disney princess and you don't have Snow White? But I was thinking Pocahontas. I was thinking Rapunzel. I was thinking Frozen, Anna and Elsa, which are very still popular, very much with the children today. I mean, I still have kids, they mention Frozen. So I was just wondering, like, I don't know, because you know, from when I was a kid, Ariel, Jasmine, Cinderella, Belle, those were all when I was a kid. So I was just like, why not throw in Snow White? Make it 8 Mist instead of 6. You know, throw in, because still leave Tiana, still leave Moana. But I don't know. Maybe they're going to do a part 2. I would enjoy a part 2. And then my brother was like, maybe they should do a villains collection. I was like, oh yeah, what would Ursula smell like? So, you know, maybe they're going to do another collab with Bath and Body Works, because I feel like, okay, let's get to the rest of the collection. So you had beautiful wallflowers, sold out. You had a beautiful pocket bag holders, which let me show you the ones I picked up. Now I went in and I got Cinderella, and I'm kind of upset with this one because it doesn't look that good. And you know, I don't like shopping in store. That's my own fault, but I feel like, what was the part? This is lifting already. It's not glued down as much as it should be, and I'm trying not to pick it apart, but they're sold out, so I'm stuck with this one. And I felt like I got this at the bottom, and I was like, okay, well, it should be good. So it lights up. It's super cute. I'm keeping it. Super cute. So these were a hot commodity because, okay, it is another thing. I went to, and I like that it stands, y'all. So I went to, where did I go? I went to my store because I was like, girl, I know you can't do BOPIS with this. Disney and BOPIS, you won't get nothing. So I went in and I got there early, before we're supposed to open, and then I see people already in there. I was like, oh Lord. So they opened early. I didn't know they were going to open early. Maybe because, you know, y'all, I'm not a social media person. I don't begin on social media. So I did not know that they were opening early. And I walked in and I wanted the Belle coin purse gone. Couldn't find it anywhere. I wanted the Belle pocket bag holder gone from that store. So I was calling around and I found a place that had it. So I did get this, the Belle, and you hit the button and you see that. So I'm glad I got this. Also in this collection, they had the beautiful vanity with the mirror. So they did have 2 of those in my store, and I was putting, you know, the fragrance mist and everything on there. I don't like the way it looks with that mirror like I do with my other tray. And it was beautiful, ornate. It's so much better to me than the Bridgerton mirror. It was so better made, a little bit bigger, felt more expensive. But I left it there because I was like, well, I couldn't think of a way to use it. Y'all, I got home, that mirror was still in my mind. And so I was like, oh, I thought of a way I could use it. I said I could put my perfume samples on there and put that on my dresser. That would look so cute. I'm calling around. The mirror sold out everywhere. Online, in every store, everywhere. Because you know it's going to be resellers. Okay? So, yeah, I missed out on that. And then I walked in the store with no intention of getting this bag. And I walked around the store and I left it there. And I walked around again and I kept looking back at it. And I'm going to tell you what got me. I like gold. I like gold. Some people might say this is so tacky. I don't care, because I'm not going to use this as a purse. This is, for me, like if I'm going to work in the summer, I'll throw in my laptop and whatever, you know, whatever I want to, travel bag. That's how I would use a bag like this. And it has these signatures. I don't know if you can see that. Oops. inside the bag. And it's a nice to me bag. It was going to bother me if I left this bag there. And I also had 25% off. So that helped a lot. So I regret. Now the coin purse, it was nowhere to be found because I didn't know the stores opened early. So they were all gone. Okay? But I'm kicking myself that I didn't think of a way to use that tray beforehand. Because online doesn't do it justice. In person, it's gorgeous. It is stunning. And I'm regretting it. Now, some people told me, oh, they're not going to restock anything. And then some people said, we'll keep checking back. We may get it. Y'all, I don't know. If it pops up online, I would order that. That's how much I regret not getting that tray. Because I wanted the Bridgerton one, but I couldn't think of a way to use it. And now that I've thought of a way to use it, the one that's even prettier, more ornate, beautiful, more stunning than the Bridgerton, it's gone. I'm not paying an upcharge for it. I don't do that. But I would pay to get it to have it shipped. So I'll keep checking online, but I'm not going to be, haunting a store. Now, I am thinking about going and trying to exchange this princess carriage because I don't know if it's supposed to look like this. I don't know, y'all. It looks like it's glue. I don't know. But I am happy I have it. Because, nobody's going to be looking that closely at it hanging from, I plan to wear this, with a denim bag or something. Just to be cutesy and girly. So, yeah. I might. And then I might not. So, the only two things what surprised me also, y'all, people were in there. They were paying for that big old gold carriage candle holder. It's $100. And I didn't think... Scratch that. I knew all the Disney stuff was going to sell out because to me, the thing, if you want it from Disney, this is what you can always get. You can get the body care and the pocket back sanitizer. But I knew the accessories was where it was at with this collection. So the only thing that I am upset about is the Belle coin purse because it's so cute. And the vanity mirror tray. You might be saying, well, Shaughnessy girl, why didn't you just order online? Well, let me tell you why. I thought about, since this is my channel, I do review for you all. I thought about purchasing and doing next day shipping and getting this video out to you. But, I took one for the team financially with those minis. And I was like, that video didn't get the views I thought it would get. And I don't trust Bath & Body Works shipping. Because some people pay next day shipping, which next day shipping is not cheap. And they still hadn't gotten their stuff. I'm not playing Bath & Body Works like that. I don't even know if they refund that, or would they be like, oh, well, that's on the shipping company or so. I don't know how that works because I've never paid for next day shipping, overnight shipping. I've never done that before in my life, and I hope I can keep it that way. So I said, no, we just gonna have to wait in store because I'm not dealing with Bath & Body Works and their issues that they can have with shipping. So after I, heard some people be like, I haven't got my stuff yet, I paid for overnight shipping, I was like, thank goodness. Thank goodness I didn't. I almost did, y'all. But I knew I had to go in store. Like I told you, I said, I know I can't take a chance with Disney and doing BOPUS. But y'all, I'm so mad at myself that I did not know it was going to open early. Because I really wanted that coin purse. So it was cute to go in store and see it was a lot of little girls in there shopping, and what the parents were letting them get were the little pocket bag holders and the hand sanitizer and the little coin purses. Now, I did not like any of the other coin purses enough to where I would want to purchase it because I wouldn't use them. So, and to me, that Cinderella coin purse is hideous, in my opinion. Oh my goodness, in person, it's worse than the way it looks online. I was like, no. So that was cute to see them be excited. Another thing I wanted to mention about these fragrances, I feel like if you wanted to get a fragrance mist for your daughter, they for their favorite princess, and to wear it, I feel like all of these, well, except two, I don't feel like a lot of young girls want to smell like Cinderella. Not in general, but they might because it's Cinderella and Jasmine. Because this is kind of heavy, and I know most parents don't like their kids, especially like, I'm thinking like little elementary girls. I don't feel like they want them to smell like this. I thought maybe Bath and Body Works was playing it, you know, with the fragrances like this because they wanted to ensure that younger girls may like it. But I don't know. Like I said, I feel like they were a little bit lazy with this collection with the fragrances because they knew it was the accessories that I feel like was the focus of this collection. So overall, with accessories and everything included, I'm going to give Bath & Body Works an A because things sold out like that online for the preview, and things are selling out like this in store. Except for the body care. Like, you can go in there and get the body care and the hand sanitizers all day, and soap and the candles. I mean, you can get all of that. But the accessories, they're selling out. So I did enjoy this collab with Bath & Body Works. I am enjoying Bath & Body Works doing collabs. It's fun. So yeah, and I'm glad I had a 25% off. And I was also kicking myself like, girl, you already used that 25% off coupon. You want this mirror now? I do. I would pay full price for the mirror vanity if I could, the tray, if I could find it. I would. Because that's how much I love it. And as I'm in the store playing with it, people were looking at me, and I was looking at it like, I couldn't figure out a way to use it. And I should have gone in with the mentality, like I was watching somebody's walkthrough. Oh my goodness, I can't remember her name right now. And she was like, I went in with the mentality, get it, and if I don't want it, if I change my mind, I can return it because it's not going to be here. I didn't go in like that because I had looked at the things I wanted. And I knew I wanted the fragrance mist to review for you all. And I knew I wanted these two pocket bag holders. And the coin purse. And then the tray got added on. So that's just my fault. Because I didn't know the stores were opening early. If I did, I probably still would have left that tray. But maybe I would have, you know, thought about it and figured out a way to utilize it. And maybe would have gotten it earlier. And it might not have been all sold out. But yeah, like I said, it's a good collection. The fragrances didn't blow me away, but I'm not going to say any of them smell bad. I just don't feel like each fragrance fit the princess, but everything is your interpretation because I plan to do another video. This is part 1. Then I'm going to do part 2 about how I think the princesses, what I would have done for the collection. And then you all can let me know if you agree. Because, you know, like I said, it's all subjective, you know. So, yeah, this is a fun video. I enjoyed this. Bath & Body Works got me on the hunt. I've called around. Nobody has anything in my area within 50 miles. So, I'm done. I'm going to keep looking online. If it pops up online, lovely. But I feel like we're done. I don't feel like they're going to restock. I just don't. But we'll see. If you all have any coin purses or trays you change your mind about, let me know. So if you enjoyed this video, please give me a big thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. I've heard very mixed reviews about this collection. People are like, I wasn't excited about it. People were like, I love it. I was so excited. I wasn't excited about it because I feel like I've moved on from my Disney era, except for the music, the classic songs. So y'all let me know. Were you excited about it? Just tell me your thoughts. What do you think if you smell the fragrances? What are your thoughts? I am so curious. So leave those comments down below, honey, so we can talk about it. Please share this video with everyone, you all. And please don't forget to turn on your notification bell so you don't ever miss any of my videos. And as I always say, if you like my vibe, subscribe. Until next time, bye.